right, I think we are all set up here. Don't think I'm muted. All right, that's good. We are just gonna mess around in the game tonight. I don't really have any specific aims. I'm probably gonna do some EQ, jump around, do some of these side quests, and just kind of hang out. I've streamed in a couple of days, had a bunch of personal stuff to take care of, but wanted to jump on before it got too late. Hope everybody out there is doing well. Saw those crazy arena results today, 138 million or something like that for Shang-Chi. It's crazy. Congrats to Contest of Noobs, who I'm sure got him. Aaron C. saying, I just decided to go on YouTube and saw that you just started. What a coincidence. Hey, it's like we're karmically connected, Aaron C. What's up, man? B. McG, how's it going? How's it going, B. McG? Welcome back. I got the name right that time. I saw, by the way, new arena sucked. I grinded my butt off for 500 5-star shards and 45 units. Yeah. That sucks, man. I'm sorry. I know it sucks for those people like still building their rosters. I got to 16.5 on like Friday afternoon, and I was like, oh, that's good. I did a little bit of the Falcon Arena, not too much, but so I got like 1,000 5-star shards and then 250 6-star shards, I think, for what I did, which was just milestones on the Shang-Chi one. Man, it sucks for you guys though, trying to get all those milestones. I have faith Kabam's gonna fix it, hopefully. Let's see. I don't have to do anything crazy. Lol, doing good. Hope all is well with you. Can't stay long. Yeah, no worries, B McG. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, everything's good. Everything's good. Miss Jane coming in saying, hey gang. Hello, Miss Jane, welcome. Thank you for once again coming in. Got our little crew tonight. Good to see, good to see. I was just saying I haven't gotten a chance to stream in a few days, so glad I could jump on now. Trying to make it more regular, just real life stuff just keeps getting in the way. It's good stuff, like it's not bad. It's a lot of like people getting vaccinated and wanting to see each other and stuff now, and going and hanging out with people you haven't seen in a while. So it's good, but it's just means I'm not around when I can jump on. Also can't stay long, marking essays. Ugh. I get it. No worries. Glad you could come in here for a little break, though. Did y'all see KT's video with the Shang-Chi's? The infinite stun combo? Holy crap. I don't know what Kabam's gonna do about that. I had been playing around with him because I'm making a video, but and like looking for a Shang-Chi's. I had intended to put it in there, but I hadn't found that combo yet. And yeah, he got it, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe you can do it. You don't even need a power game team. So there's going to be some sort of change to Shang-Chi, because that can't stay as is. He was just doing it on Winter Soldier, so I don't know if you can do it to a champ that can throw a special 3. I'm not entirely sure. We'll see more of that, I suppose, in the future. People are going to do more experiments. I have T4C Mystic expiring in a couple of days and no T1 Alphas. Oh, no. That's terrible. Do you have Glory Store money? Do you have Glory? You can go in there and get some T1 Alphas? I know they're decently cheap for me. They might be a little bit more expensive for you, but maybe after this is the last day of AQ, so maybe You said a couple of days. It depends on how a couple you have. You might be able to get your glory rewards and buy them before, or you just might have to take up a 4-star. I don't know. What did KT do? He put out a video today that had what I'm calling the Shang-Chi's, which is infinite stun lock. You maxed the T1 alphas already? Okay. It's you basically you do a medium, light, medium, and then a medium, light, 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 medium into another medium and or wait, no, medium, light, 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 medium into the special one, and then medium, heavy, and then rinse, repeat, and they're like stun locked. However, I might have butchered that, but just go look at his video. It's crazy. 4 days? Okay. Yeah, so how many? So a couple days? Balls. Do you have no T1 alphas? Do you have any content you could do that will get you some? Some of these side quests have a bunch of T1 alphas. I don't know if you already banged your way through these side quests, but there's like 3 or 4 in one of them. I think it's the legendary difficulty. I got a bunch of T1 alphas from that. So if you haven't like burned through all that stuff yet, maybe you can find some in there. There's also the monthly EQs that give you like 1 to several T1 alphas. If you haven't done those yet, you might be able to salvage those tier 4 CC. Just trying to think of all the ways you can save yourself there, Aaron C. I've just been going through these when I have some spare time. So they're all pretty easy. Like all of these quests are easy. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these health potions and revives. Already did all the side quest difficulties. Okay. Well, we should get the new Shang-Chi difficulty on this Wednesday, so maybe that'll help. But yeah, check out the regular monthly event quests. There's always some hidden in there. Trying to do heroic and get one more, but I'll still be 1 short. I wonder where else can we find them. What about back issues? Yeah, if you want to do exploration on the easy version of some of these variants, you got a T1 alpha in variant 7. Yeah, you got a T1 alpha in variant 7. You got a T1 alpha in variant 5 or 4, whatever that was. Yeah, you could find them. There's one out there waiting for you somewhere. I believe in it. I believe in it, Aaron C. You're gonna find one. We're not gonna let those T4CC expire. Not today. Or in 2 days when they expire. Whatever. Yeah, I would go if you haven't done the lower difficulty monthlies though. I would go for those over the variants, just because I think they're less energy consumption, and you can get them completion and not full exploration. Those take a ton of energy, I know, but hey, if you're gonna lose the catalyst, then it might be smart to prioritize that for a couple of days. Chapter 3 of Shang-Chi doesn't have any T1 in any difficulty? For real? They're usually in like... Yeah, completion you get 2. On heroic. And you get 1 for exploration on normal. So if you haven't done a pass through here on heroic, you can get 2 out of there just by fairly easily, Should be 2 1 energy chapters, and then yeah, you know how it works. If you haven't done those. The side quests. They don't show up in the thing, but when you get the box at the end, it opens up, and it shows the T1 alpha. That's how I found out, because I didn't know they were in there either. So it's in one of the difficulties. One of the boxes has 2 or 3. I can't remember. Doesn't have any T1. Oh, you're talking about chapter 3, right? Well, try to get done the monthlies, and hopefully that'll be good. Hopefully that'll you haven't done those yet. All the rewards are on the Kabam forums. I got you. I don't generally visit the Kabam forums. They're not pleasant on the eye. They're badly organized. Even when you search for something, I feel like it's hard to find. You're like, I know I'll put these exact keywords in, and surely this thread that I want will pop up. No, you have to have you have to be able to find a link to the exact thread you want. Otherwise, wah wah. But have you done the monthly event quest, Heroic? Have you done the first completion on that? And what Mystic Champ are you wanting to take up? Yeah, that's going to be a big thing. A lot of people went super high for like arena grinding wise. They bought a lot of crystals for Shang-Chi. So whatever they're going to do to nerf his ability, it's going to be a big deal. Hopefully, it's just something where maybe it doesn't work on specials on champions that have a special 3, but I don't know. I don't know yet. That'll be the real test. It might just be a thing of like shortening the stun timer on the special 1 if you get pinpoint strike again, but I don't know what the solution would be just yet. Chapter 3 is going to be 6-star shards and 6-star rank up materials. Okay. After heroic completion, you'll be 1 short. Crap. Oh, yeah, there you go. I'm trying to do heroic and I'll get 2 more. Yeah, alright. Well, crap. You can always do full completion on normal, and then you'll get 1 more. They won't nerf him. They didn't nerf Blade, and they didn't nerf Corvus. Yeah, but if it's like a game-breaking thing where you can just stunlock anybody with a regular combo like that, they gotta do something. If it doesn't matter in like if it doesn't affect champs that can throw an SP3, then whatever. You know, like if you get it done, if you get lucky, you know they don't throw it. Whatever, you're taking the risk. But if you can do it on champs that can do a special 3, they gotta fix it somehow. Shang-Chi is nowhere near those champs when they were released. No, I'm just saying. Oh, the Daily Alliance events. Yeah, that'll work. But Shang-Chi has like infinitely scaling damage as he's pounding into you, like with all those crits and stunning you over and over again. Like that's super powerful. I would put that up there with Corvus and Blade if that's his that's part of his kit, you know. Tiger will be going up. Nice. Yeah, I was actually short on tier 4 basics today. I was going to take my 6-star Tiger to rank 2, but ended up not doing it while the Mystic was going on because I didn't have the basics. I was in the middle of something as well, so I was like, I didn't really have time to look if I could go see if, or you know, jump into the basic arena, or I think I'd already bought some for like earlier in the week for the other level up from the Glory store, so I wasn't going to do that either. So I let the Mystic advance and pass on by. Blade completely turned off nose, and Corvus killed every AW boss in like 15 seconds. That's true. But if you're able to infinitely stun an opponent, like a stunnable opponent, it's pretty ridiculous. What's up, drug researcher Kappa Lappa? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, Cotter reference for you again. Okay. So we just have a few of those left. And I'm out of energy, so I'm just gonna check on AQ real quick. Alright. We're still in section 1. It's relaxed over here at Arloki. Professor X. We're not doing incursions right now. We're not doing incursions right now. Maybe in the future. I've been clearing Cav EQ Chapter 3, Quest 1. Ah, yes. Nice. It's a pain. All the paths are Mixmaster. Yeah. I'm not there yet. I'm still in Chapter 2. Might as well jump in on that. A lot of the harder fights in the game are stun immune and purify stuns, though. It's true. But, like, if you can just blast through a bunch of content with your 3-star Shang-Chi that everybody got in early game, like, that's not good. Right. There are no thingies on this thing, so this is a cosmic one. All right. It's an interesting bug. Or feature. I guess it's not a bug. He was designed that way. I guess they just didn't foresee that combo coming. I saw another person's video. They got up to 201 chi charges on Realm of Legends Wolverine and almost got him down. Um, just baiting, like building up the charges, baiting. I don't know if you could, like with boosts, you could probably do it in one shot. And maybe even with suicides with one shot. Although I'm not sure how the diminishing returns scales with his, with all of that stuff. So, but you could possibly get him down with one shot with a 3-star. Cat 3.1 was so annoying. Yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna get there, probably tomorrow. Invited homie coming into the chat. What's up, dude? He's saying, just finished Abyss Path 2 today. Congratulations. It's huge. I haven't done any of the Abyss yet. My third path, and Goblin made me want to stuff toothpicks under my toenails and ram them into a wall to distract myself from the real pain. Oh, God. What's his deal on that fight? Is that like are you just getting blasted by special twos the whole time? Yeah, graphic. Ow! Ow! This is better than my Abyss fight, though. Like I said, I haven't jumped in there. What's the deal with that fight? What makes it so painful, invited homie? I feel better. There we go. You have to keep up the armor break. Okay. You're doing with Magneto? Is he the one that, like, has to take that fight? Fury, definite aptitude. It's going to take less damage, has no buffs. Attack. Started with a glancing debuff. Okay. Alright. That's kind of annoying. Alright. Let's try Angela here. When he doesn't throw his special, it's game over. Oh, an increased power gain and 1,000 plus block penetration. Yikes. That does sound pretty crappy. Are you mitigating a lot of that with Magneto or any of it? Or is it just... I guess not, because you told me it was painful. Nope, not what I wanted to do. Oh, I forgot Angela wasn't poison immune. That sounds brutal. Is Magneto the best option for that then? White Mags and Domino. Gotcha. Who did you guys use for Kingpin and EQ? For me, all the heroes worked against Kingpin. It was an easy fight. Easiest out of all the bosses in CQ, in my opinion. White Mags and Domino. Gotcha. I really hated the Spider-Man. Scarco, what's up? Spider-Man was challenging. Reparrying was fun, though. Got the charges up quickly. Yeah. Spider-Man fight is fun. Once you get the mechanics, it's super easy. The Hit Monkey was murdering. I was trying to fight the Hit Monkey on stream, and he kind of owned me a bunch of times. As I was trying to talk, look at things, fight this Hit Monkey, which was annoying. Y'all saw me die a bunch. That was the most annoying one to me. I didn't even look at this boss, so I might be in for a treat here. Is this the boss? Where's the boss here? I don't know. We'll be surprised. White Mags and Domino. To keep that in mind, because I have my White Magneto. Mr. Bond, welcome back to the chat. Can I change my name yet? Having this name has brought a lot of annoyance the past few days. You're in control of your own profile. Listen, Mr. Bond, once your secret identity has been outed, you can change your name back, but we all know. But I do like what is implied is that I have some measure of control over your profile from way out here. I forgot what I was doing, and I went in here with Nick Fury. Whatever. He'll be fine. I'm doing a lot less damage, but the bleeds are still fine. He'll go through. Let's see here. But yes, Mr. Bond, you have permission from me, the commander of your profile, to change your name back, should you choose. I wouldn't. Personally, I think James Bond is way better. It's up to you. It's up to you. Do whatever you want, man. Although, pretty cool if you kept it. People usually use Nick Fury for Goblin and bleed him. What you have to do is either a non-energy based damage over time or armor break to destroy a shield that gives max crit resistance, max energy resistance, and max physical resistance. I gotcha. Yeah, that sounds like a pain in the ass. Then you just keep popping revives into Nick until he goes down. Try to get as many of the big bleeds off as possible. What about like the torch is no good for that fight? I guess with the block resistance, or with the block penetration, that would be kind of crappy. Passive aggressive is not helpful. I didn't think James Bond would be susceptible to such petty attacks. But I guess, you know, everybody is annoyed by passive aggression. I'll try to keep it to a minimum, Mr. Bond. Oh, no torch, energy resistance, right. Durr. What about, like, would Immortal Abomination work there? Can you cycle through his stuff with, like, a long fight, like Special 3, Special 2? Get Acid Burn going? Not that any of this helps you now, but I'm just curious about the fight. I've watched a few streams, but I always have them sort of on in the background. They're always super long streams, and I kind of like doing something else while they're going on. He only has block penetration because I'm fighting with max class disadvantage. That's for all Abyss fights. Also, when you hopping into the Abyss to stream it, we'll see. Probably. I mean, why not? You can all watch me struggle and fail. I'm not going to do it until I get Aegon. So, whenever I pull him, I've pulled a crap ton of those dang crystals. So, when I eventually pull his 5-star or dupe the 6-star that I have, we will do it. And I build up a good stash of items. So I don't want to spend units like crazy on it. I'd like to be a little bit prepared. I think I'll be back. Gotta go eat dinner. Wink. This all started with a trip to the grocery store. Did I hear Abyss stream? You did not. There's no guarantee on an Abyss stream yet. Like I said, when I pull Aegon, I am going to try to do some of these labyrinth streams though, with the Star Lord and the Inhumans, because I still have. I've only done one path. I've only done the easy path of labyrinth. So by the time I got around to it, the rewards weren't worth it for me to go after a full thing. So, but now they are. So I will do one of those pretty soon. A long, painful Labyrinth of Legends 4-star stream. Karate Mike was doing one the other day, and he was like, yeah, I thought this was going to be like 3 hours. It's like 4.5 hours later. Looks like Medusa's the way to go in most fights. I didn't see people using Quake too much. I'm not much of a Quake player anymore. Like I have her ranked up. She's going to be on the team. But I have what's her butt at rank 5, Medusa. Might take up Black Bolt for fun. Almost dodged it. That's what I'll say to myself. No, Scarco, I was being passive-aggressive. Or maybe it was maybe it was both of us. It was both of us. We were both cruel to old James Bond over there, but you know what? He's gone now. We can talk smack about that guy. Bond. I think he's all cool. His laser pens and his grappling hook watches. Jerk. Oh, why did I go in here with the... Just gonna spare everybody this fight. Because I wasn't paying attention when I pressed start. Anybody else in here Thronebreaker? Have you done any of the Karina's challenges yet? I wanted to do a couple this week, but I just got busy. I feel like now I can't, like if I pick up the game and I can't stream at the moment, I feel weird doing some content because I'm like, oh no, I gotta wait for the stream to do that. There we go. I just needed to throw that. Ugh. No, my armor. No. Oh, there we go. Whew. Thought I was going to die there. Alright, who is the boss here? It is Kingpin. Okay. Well, then I might struggle, because I was not paying attention to what this fight was going to be. Means our power attack is granted. Okay. Poison vulnerability. Okay. Poison debuff. Stun immune. Okay. Done all the Karina's challenges? Sure you have, Aaron C. Oh, I thought I was gonna sneak up on him there. Alright, this is gonna be rough. See if we can just get some bleed damage out of him. First, I know he's going to purify a lot, but it's just going to be the way it is. Space here. Need some space, bro. I was like, I probably could just tap him, but I'm not sure. Wow, you don't believe me? Aaron, see, you showed me your count. I don't see a cheese on it. Yeah, I don't come anywhere near qualifying for the Karina content, but it is fun watching people strategize. Yeah, yeah. I do qualify for it, and it's I'm like kind of scared of it. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna screw this up. All right, Kingpin down. That wasn't a bad fight with Nick Fury. I don't think I took any poisons when I was in my real Nick Fury form, so I was able to keep up those attacks pretty well. He didn't murderize me. I'm just going to pour this out. Let's do some Medusa. And maybe we'll throw in a little... Yeah, I don't want to play with Captain Marvel. I play with her all the time. Do Venom. There we go. You're right. I know. You'll get there eventually, though. It's going to be content that's around forever. It'll be fun. And like BG is recommending, people like, don't bother with Labyrinth then until you have the chance to do it like this. So like, it's a great incentive to do those. Oh, hey, there's a revive. Would you look at that? Just a little extra incentive to wait a little bit on those. Get them done when you have all those 4 stars. And your Thronebreaker. What is this path? Long distance relationship. Alright. This should be fine. Hyperion should be okay here. Good. It's just enough time for that to drop off. Yeah, I'm not sure why I didn't pick up any poisons from that Kingpin, but that worked out pretty well for me. I didn't expect Nick Fury to take that whole thing out. I'm gonna try it again. And you just gotta watch, you know, it's still Kingpin, you gotta bait the special one. You just gotta watch out for the timing on that unstoppable. I'm deciding to go back to my old account eventually, though. That account has too much history. And it has Ghost, right? You had your jollies with a new account, so, you know. Come on, armor up again, really? Fine, whatever. Oh, I got caught by it. Dang it. The challenges look soul-destroying, watching Dreamin' fight Venompool and ending the attempt at more health than he started with. No thanks. Ugh. So don't take the path with Venompool on it, I take it? Was that with, was he doing the Star-Lord one, or was he doing the Inhumans one? I missed that stream. Be living that 2-account life. Nice. Double grindage. You'll never not have something to do. Oh, Angela's so good. I love this buff on her. Venom here. You're in 2 different Slice and Gaming alliances, right? If I remember correctly, RNC. I didn't realize there were so many. Does Slice still play the game? I actually don't even know. Oh, I tried to back up. Now I'm probably dead. Oof. Not taking a ton of incinerate. I thought I dodged that, but I didn't. Clearly. Alright, there we go. I do have more time now since they got me out of the arena. True, man. I'm sorry about that. Oof. Gut punch. Every time I think I'm like, man, I got a lot of good stuff out of that arena. And then I remember everybody else is getting screwed. Aaron C., you won't know 2-account life until you play incursions with yourself. Who was talking about doing that the other day? Somebody doing there. Oh, somebody was there. Maybe it was you, Aaron C., that you were your own incursion partner. I think it was. I think he was talking about it. I forgot about Mysterio's ability there. Took all that damage. There we go. I can't play incursions with myself because I only have one phone. Ah. Oh, you could. It would just be a pain in the ass. Because wouldn't you stay logged in for a short period of time? Maybe not. Slice him is in 1, and he has a baby account in SGA1. Okay. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I haven't seen his streams up before in a while or something. Easy1977 coming in saying hello. Well, hello, Easy1977. Welcome to the stream. We are just going through this month's EQ. I'm in 2.1 right now. Kingpin boss. Just chilling. I'm hoping not to embarrass myself on the stream in these fights. Heal a little bit with Angela here, if we can. Before Punisher blasts me. I tried to avoid it. Ugh! Why? I know I'm not gonna evade it. I know I'm not gonna evade it. Sigh. Alright. There's only one SGA1. SGA4. There's only SGA1, SGA4, SGA. Okay. Weren't there a lot more then? I mean, I guess there's, like several Lokis, but 3 Loki is defunct at this point. I don't think the owner of it is logged in maybe a couple of years. 2 Loki is still active. Our Loki is, we're our Loki. We do our thing. Of course, 4 Loki is the main. And there was, 4 wife? I don't know if they're still active. Almost did it again. Almost did it again. SGA3 ended with me before I quit back in 2019. SGA2, I think, was led by Katie Candy, but that ended too. Gotcha. I didn't know she led that alliance. That's cool. Is she still playing? I haven't seen a video from her in a while, too. Maybe my algorithms are just not showing me these things anymore. I have to go back and look through things, because I don't think I've seen a video from her in a minute. I love the ones where she makes fun of Brian. She just puts Brian's, or she unnecessarily censors him. Those videos were a good time. All right, I'm going to try this Kingpin again with this Nick Fury and see what happens. Oop. That one didn't stick. Just time that one out. Go. Back it up a little bit more. I didn't trust that one. Katie still plays, but you think she's in an alliance that doesn't do war anymore? I gotcha. I know the feeling. Oop. Thought I could cheat it. Crap, 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 crap. Did not work that time. Bad timing on that unblockable, or unstoppable. Alright. Do this guy too. Yeah, I'll have to check Katie's channel after the stream, because I don't remember seeing a video in a while, but it's possible I just missed it. Come on, buddy. This guy's being annoying. Just gonna beat me down with this crap. Oh, I should have thrown the special one. Ugh. A lot of people were in SGA at some point. Yeah. I think even Dave was in SGA before he started the Dorkies. The Dorky Alliance, the Dork Alliances. If I remember correctly, Dave was in there back in the day. Yay, an intercept. This is going to be really hard. I don't think this is the champ for this. Ugh, yep. Dead. That is not going to work. That is not going to work. I wonder if Angela will shrug that off. Oh, she's already dead, so. Oh well. Yeah, Dave played with SGA 1 until he got burnt out from AQ. Yeah. There are quite a few Dork Alliances, too, aren't there? Alright. Intercept there. Come on, buddy. There we go. Intercept. A lot going on under the bar there. Thank you for sticking stun. Get a little bit of damage damage in there. Should be able to take him out here. Oh, I thought I was going to catch him. Around to this unstoppable. Oh, no, no, oh, no. I was hoping auto block would trigger. There we go. All right. Blam. Swadia was in SGA 1, 2. KT was in SGA 3. I don't know if you remember Dicer from 3 Loki. I remember Dicer, yeah. He was in SGA 1. Oh, yeah. A lot of people went to that. You guys were, like, getting platinums, right? Like, you guys are placing in platinums? Did SGA 1 get Masters ever? Of course, Frojo is... Oh, yeah, Frojo. Yeah, they used to stream together. Slice him and Frojo, they would... Slice him would yell at Frojo. That's what I remember. Those were fun streams back in the day. It was years ago. Aggressive. More power when struck. Drains power. Okay. We will try. We'll try this again. I couldn't sleep last night, so I like put on a movie while I was like in the background while I was trying to fall asleep, and it was like I was just wanted something that I could ignore, and so I put on Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. It was on HBO Max. What a ridiculous movie! I thought it was going to be played for laughs. That movie, like, it takes itself like seriously. And I like it. Like, there's like real actors in that movie too. Like Rufus Sewell is in it. Shit, Anthony Mackie's in it. I was shocked. I was like, man, this movie thinks it might be good. No, it's not Michael Sheen. It's the guy who plays young Tony Stark in Captain America: The First Avenger. Whatever that guy's name is. So this is a serious movie? Are you kidding me? I thought this was going to be jokes. I wanted jokes. Katie's taking a break. She did a video about it on her channel. Ah, okay, Scarco. Good to know. Thank you. Ron, what's your highest rated account so I can check it out? Hey, Ron. Everything went downhill. I got burnt out. A lot of my officers got burnt out too. Our alliance was mixed bag of prestige because I had our players rank for war, not prestige, right? And so suddenly when AQ becomes important, it's like, oh god. So everyone went their own ways when Map 7 came out. Gotcha. Yeah? That'll happen. Oh, good lord. I just hit start again without looking at... Luckily, I can just believe this guy. Yeah, that's basically what happened when 3 Loki fell apart. Some people stayed to rebuild it. A bunch of us went to Omni. A bunch of other people went to like 2 Loki. Oh, I just got wrecked. And so you'll just scatter to the breeze. It's Captain. I'm getting hit by all of Captain America's specials. The easiest things to evade in the entire game. Taking him to the... I like avoiding specials with my face. That's how I dodge. That's the Falstaff method. I didn't follow it that time, thankfully. Hey, if you've got Ghost, it's great, Aaron. That'll carry you through so much. That fight would have been a lot easier with just anybody else besides Nick Fury, but I don't know why I took him in. Just do Hyperion some more. Yeah, 4 Loki's one of those alliances that's never had like a huge collapse before. Good on them. It's a well-run alliance. You know, we've seen a few of the top alliances come and go, either through bans and whatnot, or well, it's usually through bans actually is when they end up collapsing. But that's never been like an issue for Loki. Like stuff like Kenobi, they've always been strong. I don't know anything about their like internal stuff, but they seem to always have no problem filling that place. Welcome back, Mr. James. Mr. James? What the fuck? Mr. Bond. I went to 4 Wife when I was done with the game. When I logged back in after almost 3 years, I was still in 4 Wife. Wow. Well, so it's still around. Hey, are they still doing stuff? My game feed got laggier? Uh-oh. What's going on? Let's see if we can reset this thing. Thanks for letting me know. Not sure what that might be. I'm just gonna make sure. It looks like it's a little, well, it's still kind of choppy, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. That must be just something going on with the internet in my place. Is it like 14 frames per second? Crap. Yeah, I don't, let me see here. Am I dropping frames like crazy, or is this just my computer being slow? Is it just the gameplay, or is it the camera too? Yeah, it must be this computer not liking it. Must have spiked like CPU or something like that. I'm getting a new one. It's coming at the end of the month. I can't wait for it. It can handle. It'll be able to handle this a little bit better, or a whole lot better. This thing just kind of gets a little slow sometimes when I'm running Streamlabs. If it gets too bad, I'll just have to end the stream a little early. I don't want you guys to have to try to watch that crap. I just did a fresh restart of my computer before the stream, so I don't know what's going on. Laura is still the leader of 4 Wife? Okay. I wonder if the wife of 4 Wife is still in there. Laura's still. I don't know if she still plays, but she's definitely still there. Yeah. If I never got kicked, then probably not. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Did I? What happened to my... There we go. God damn. Oh, I thought he was stunned. Derp, I forgot about the close encounter. There we go. For Loki's leadership is insane. They're on top of anything, everything. Yeah, truly. There is no one else like them. Yep. If I, actually, it's the internet because you are kind of laggy as well. It's just less noticeable. Okay. Yeah, I don't. Our internet went out earlier today, and I guess it must have. It's just been kind of spotty all day. Sorry about that, guys. Just have to deal with it for now, and I apologize. Frickin' Spectrum. And we called, and they said there was no outage, but we were out, and then finally it came back on. And I've been I run a speed test earlier, and it was slower than usual, so there must be something going on. Miss Jane saying, drug researcher Kapalapa, that is what an Android experience looks like, so totally fine to me. Ouch. Laura doesn't have time to touch MCOC anymore. Yeah, Brian was saying that on the stream. Too much work. Too much real life work. Four Wife runs like a retirement alliance now, so there's active players and active who haven't logged in over a year. Got ya. Jane, I used to know what you mean, but now I have a Galaxy Note 5 and it can intercept and evade now. I've never played on anything but an iPhone, so I don't know. I don't know the little picadillos of the other ones, but I've heard for years about the problems. I guess if they're optimizing it more for other systems, that's good. I've seen, Brian's still on, I think it's his 7 Plus. He's got another one too that maybe he plays War on or something, I think. But his game crashes a bunch while he's in Arena, and I only crash every once in a while. So I assume it's got to be something with them optimizing the code for the newer phones, with all that crashing. Because I do sometimes crash, but I rarely crash with the 12 Pro Max. And I was crashing all the time with the 7 Plus before I traded it in. You envy him? Well, with his Galaxy 5. I don't know what teacher salaries are like in Australia, but if they're anything like here in the U.S., you're probably not getting a lot of throwing around money for new phones. Go. I can't wait for the new UI. Hope it comes out in a few months. Is that the Galaxy is having a new user interface? I saw a vid from KT1 that this was the lowest quarter earnings from MCOC. I saw that too. I mean, we are just coming off, the pandemic. That's got to do something. Lackluster champs. all around. I guess Strife was pretty good, but you know nobody cared. I think you said something about it had a lower than usual Q4 too, but I'm not positive. Yeah, I guess that's why we saw a powerful champ like Shang-Chi get released. But at the same time, they make these champs so far in advance. Who knows? Oh, why did I do that? Back up. Back up, you large, large man. Oh, I was hoping that was gonna... alright. Blade, COVID, and Mrock. You think Mrock took some of the sales? You think people were spending money on... Or is it because... but I think he was just talking about MCOC and not Kabam completely, right? Because I thought Seven Deadly Sins was doing really well. Just this particular game had suffered any of that. I doubt people that were like huge spenders over here moved their dollars over there. Then again, I don't know. Doesn't seem likely to me. But definitely COVID. Just a lot of people not having that disposable income anymore. It makes a big difference. The game would be one of the first things you'd have to cut, you know. Pay attention to this kingpin fight here. Like being backed in the corner like this. There we go. I was hoping to back him up a little bit. Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. He backed up for me. You know, it shows what happens when you... Squeaky wheel gets the grease, right? There we go. Angela, rocking it. Rocking it. I highly doubt MRock players got many, or I highly doubt MRock got many sales, and I'm pretty sure it was Kabam overall. Was it really? I mean, MRock had Kabam shift away MCOC for a while. Yeah, but isn't it different? Isn't it whole different teams, or are they pulling double duty or something? I have no idea how they internally handle that stuff. So. I mean, the first quarter is typically low for most businesses across the board. It comes right after the holidays. People have sort of done their shopping, done this, you know, spent a lot of money in the last year and all that stuff. And so, but if it's really bad, I don't know. This new arena thing, I wonder how that's going to go for him. A lot of mad people. I know they they're going to adjust it. They talked about that on the forums and stuff. So, and then one of the Kabam guys has been in a bunch of the streams talking to everybody. So, Kabam tip. So I think they're out there taking notes. Be interesting to see what adjustment they make. Whack this Proxima. There we go. Actually, that's so much damage. Sorry it's so framey. I wish there was something I could do about that. Kabam tipped as a real Kabam employee? Yeah. That's why when, we're in Brian streams, everybody's telling, trying to keep the chat productive and constructive criticism rather than, bitching and moaning, because there is a real person on the other end of that. And there's no reason to be a total jerk about things. He was also in one of the other streams. Like now I'm blanking. Yeah, maybe it was Karate Mike's. I'm pretty sure he is. That was what I had heard in the stream itself, in one of Brian's streams. Unless it was a joke. Could have been a joke that went over my head. Damadeus, what's up? Yo! Welcome back, sir. Welcome back. I don't know, but Kabam kind of got lazier, so it feels like there's some kind of double duty going on. If not, then I'm not sure. If it's two different teams, they had some people taken from the MCOC team. They really seem horribly understaffed. Probably why they hired Dave of the dorky, diggity type. Yeah. I don't think Dave's going to be doing programming. I think he's going to be handling like social media, special events, hosting stuff, stuff like that. At least that's what I imagine. But I don't know. Have you guys played the Transformers MCOC? It's pretty good. Yeah, I did play it. I liked it. The three-dimensional combat was kind of fun. But it wasn't enough to like pull me away from MCFC. I played it for a little while and then ended up putting it down. Is it still Transformers Forged to Fight? Is it still a game? Is it still? Can you still download it? I wasn't sure if they maintained. Yeah, I haven't played it in a couple of years. Are there updates for Transformers Forged to Fight? Problem on that Guardian. Sup, fellas? It has ranged hits. Yeah, you could shoot things from across the screen. That was cool. You could swipe up and down to change positions of A. Yeah, I had fun with that. You and Dom are Zone 50, 50s, are Zone 50 incursion buddies. Okay. Transformers MCOC was lame. I had a good time with it. I thought it was fun. I mean, it wasn't a game that I wanted to keep playing. And I didn't really like the map system, like how you got around. It seemed, I don't know, unnecessarily weird. For that guy. Molman. Mr. Molman. I always imagine Moleman's voice to be very sort of nebbishy or something. Yes, don't touch my my mole creature, please. It's very, very sensitive. Thank you. After a quick App Store check, it is still available for download. Interesting. I wonder what the last update was. Bam has this, that, Seven Deadly Sins, M-Rock. Are they all run out of the same like office building studio? Is it all in Vancouver? Do they have any other games? Angela, you're so good. Oh, shock? No thanks. Not for me, thank you. None for me. Don't they have the Disney game as well? Oh, is there a Disney game? Oh, was that the one Seaton was playing for a little bit? Is that a Kabam game too? I guess it makes sense. They have the contract with Disney already in place, so. I remember popping in to watch a few of those streams just to see what that game was like. You know, it had a lot of the similar sort of thing, like the, you know, star values and stuff like that of characters you could get and whatnot, but it seemed easier to get higher star levels of champions. They had a different system, like, you know, dupes on a 3-star. Eventually, if you got enough of those, they eventually gave you a 4-star. You know, enough dupes on a 5-star or a 4-star eventually. Yeah, you know what I mean. Ew, Angela. Hey, Angela's great. She's great. She's a Todd McFarlane creation. Oh, yeah, man. It is super laggy. Alright. 7DS isn't Kabam? Oh. I thought it was. Shows what I know. Yep, the one that Seaton was playing. Yeah, what was that game called? He played it for a little bit. I don't know if it was like sponsored or what, but I don't think he's done any more content on it in a while. He just started a whole other channel for Seven Deadly Sins. Is Seven Deadly Sins Netmarble, or did I just make this whole thing up in my head? It's entirely possible. How's Sean Connery coming along? It's great, thank you. It was great to start with. You know, I tried it the other day on one of my roommates, and he's like, yeah, that's really not good. So, you know, the world is against me on this impression. But we're going to get there. We're going to get there. We'll get it eventually, boys. I have no idea what that was. Oof. Ugh. Well, at least the stream is lagging. Now we'll throw it, of course, when I can't punish. Okay. Out of here. All right. Yeah, this kingpin is all about just like timing and spacing. Just gotta make sure you don't get too crowded into the corner, and you can manage it. It's also good to have a poison immune. But old Angela here is working just fine. Oh, I did not check for the buff. I looked away at the wrong time. Come on, bring us home, Angela. You can do it. Whoop. Oh, he blessed me with 2 stuns sticking. All right. Oh, that was close. I almost thought I wasn't going to make that. Okay. Will this be enough? Yes. There we go. Ugh. I did, in fact, say you, Angela. Why? Angela's great. Her roots in Image Comics, all the way to Marvel, all the way to a sweet, sweet buff. Stop. Hey, how dare you? Google says they have a game called Shop Titans? Shop Titans? What does that even... Are you making Shop Titans? What the hell does that even mean? Angela used to be one of my favorites back in the day, and that was before her buff. Huh. Star Wars Uprising, Imperium Galactic War, Fast and Furious 6, Kingdoms of Camelot, Hero Force. Those are all the games? Wow, okay. I have not played Star Wars Uprising. Look at that. Mirrorverse, that's what it was, Scarco. Yeah, Mirrorverse. Yeah, none of those seem to have had the... I'm sure there are audience for them, I guess, but none of them seem to have hit big or hit as big or have the same staying power as MCOC. Who did the guy who made Thor's hammer from... Peter Dinklage, yeah. How's my Peter Dinklage? I mean, is he really I mean, like, should I do? Are you trying to like a Tyrion? I don't really have a Tyrion. I don't feel like Peter Dinklage's uh, personality and style is conducive to impersonations. That's what killing you means. That's the best I got for the giant dwarf from Infinity War. You take the full force of a star. I honestly think Peter Dinklage is probably the worst performance in that movie. And I love Peter Dinklage, but that character is, I don't know. I don't know, man. First run, I kept baiting his special, then he'd go unstoppable. He's tough when you can't punish the SP1. Yeah, yeah. That's why it's important to keep up that spacing. Like, hit into the block when he's not unstoppable, just to make sure you're not getting backed into the corner. Because he's not super aggressive. So you can hit those. This will her ability take care of his degeneration? Assume it will. Took care of the shock. Oh, Angela. She's so good. So what you're saying is you're too good for Peter Dinklage. Yeah, not too good for Peter Dinklage. He's not to be parodied. He's a serious man, a serious actor. But I can kind of do, what's his name? Yuri. Oh my God, what is his name in the movie? Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves. Whoa, that's what everybody does, right? I am an FBI agent. Utah. Give me two. And that's a Gary Busey, not a Keanu, but if we're going to quote Point Break, you got to go with the classic Busey quote. You let me know. How is that Keanu? E-Tree. It was E-Tree, right? E-Tree. You'll take the full force of the star. Dinklage has some strange English accents. I don't know quite where they're placed. But, you know, if it's in Game of Thrones, who cares? Because it's like, it's not England. And E-Tree's from space, so he can have whatever accent he wants. He's an English space dwarf. Handle. Yeah. I guess I do have a Dinklage. There you go. Not terrible. Thank you. So dumb. I just took Omega against Skulk and AQ. Oh no. Yeah. Oops. When you don't think, you don't think about it until that you see that ready sign. And you're charging it. And you're like, oh, why did I take this guy in here? Oh crap. That was pretty spot on. Thank you. I will assume you're applauding from the privacy of your homes. So I am taking bows. That's what this is. These are bows. I know we all haven't been in a theater in a long time, but I'm bowing to the applause that I know you are giving me. Never seen a Keanu Reeves movie, so I couldn't tell you? What are you doing? Immediately ages himself by quoting Point Break and Bill and Ted's. I thought The Gray aged me well enough for that, but... Point Break is a classic, sir. A classic. And the whoa was from The Matrix, not Bill and Ted's. But I could also quote Bill and Ted. Right? Hey, I love Point Break. Exactly. Point Break, it has an amazing foot chase. It has Keanu Reeves firing the gun into the air that they expertly parodied in Hot Fuzz. At the end of that foot chase, it has that amazing skydiving sequence. Bank robbing scene. The other two, actually, there's two great skydiving sequences. The movie's awesome. And directed by Catherine Bigelow. Future Oscar winner for The Hurt Locker. I believe, oh crap. I believe James Cameron was a producer on it because they were married at the time. How could you never have seen The Matrix? Or John Wick? Or The Matrix? Bill and Ted's, or The Matrix? The first one. The good one. I don't know why I took in Medusa here, but whatever. We're here. We're dealing with it. There we go. Utah! Give me 2. John C. McGinley's in that movie. He's that great line. Young, dumb, and full of cum. Sorry, everyone. It's a quote. I'm quoting a movie. Anthony Kiedis is in that movie. He's one of the surfers who attacks Johnny Utah. Johnny Utah, what a name. What a name. What a character name right there. Johnny Utah! And they get their ass handed to them by Bodie. Patrick Swayze combined. Step off, War Child, seriously. He's awesome. You can tell that I like it a lot. Obviously, I don't watch Keanu Reeves movies. He's an opposing special agent type guy. At least, I think he is. He's just an assassin, man. Constantine, hands down. It's a great... Yeah, I love Constantine. Old crazy old Shia LaBeouf back there doing his... making the movie better. Constantine. John Constantine. Peter Stormare chewing the scenery in that movie. It's great. Oh, I should have probably taken an Hyperion. Okay, now we've got those precisions up. We're getting more crits. There we go. Want to get Storm Special 2 Bukaki. Oh no! Dropped input. Again, what the heck? Okay, hopefully this will do it. Yes, excellent. Didn't say it was a bad movie, but it is certainly from a different era. It is. That era known as the 90s. So if you were around in the 90s, maybe you saw it. If you're not an old man like me. My students call me John Wick on a daily basis. They have not seen Point Break. Oh. Well, do you look like John Wick, Scarco? That's great. Good for you. Wish I looked like John Wick. Career would have a lot better. Bond, you haven't seen The Matrix? You gotta see that movie. It's mind-blowing. Seriously, Bond, if you really haven't. I think he's joking, but... Bond, you haven't seen The Matrix? You gotta see the movie. Not once, Capital. That's crazy to me. Dude, you gotta see that movie. It's really great. It's very philosophical and action-packed, and all the lines in the movie are so good. Yeah. I'm telling you, James. You're not gonna regret. That's not a 2 hours you're gonna regret. It is an excellent film. You can, I mean, if you want to watch the follow-ups, they're not to everybody's taste, and they're definitely not as good as the first movie. The first movie is like a pretty complete story. It was a hit, and they got the sequels going, but it's great. Like movies for the next 10 to 15 years stole, stuff from The Matrix. The Wachowskis really haven't had anything hit for me quite like that one. I loved Bound. I loved The Matrix. Matrix 2 and 3 are okay. There's certain parts of them, like the whole freeway chase scene in The Matrix 2 is cool. There's actual, like, real... You feel like, oh, our heroes are in danger till, Neo Superman's in at the end of it. But the stairway fight sequence and stuff, that's really cool. But I wasn't, the ending of it, I was like, I don't know if I like this. And then the third one is kind of a mess, in my opinion. '90s wasn't that long ago. It was only 30 years ago. Holy shit, we're getting old, boss. I know, man. We're getting up there. I gotta start worrying about getting, like, prostate exams and stuff. I have a 401k and I have life insurance. I gotta, like, go to cardiologists like twice a year. I like the second Matrix. It was inconsistent but really enjoyable. But the third one, I don't know about that one. Yeah, Aaron C., totally agree. Scarco and I live in the same state as Bell's Beach. It doesn't have palm trees, but great cop movie. Okay. Where did they shoot the Bell's Beach scene? Did they just shoot it in California and call it... they're like, we're not flying to Australia for this crap. We're just going to go to a different beach in California. Nobody knows the difference. I'll hire this guy, put a jacket on. You can't go out there! It's to the rain, the waves are too tall! And then they called it a day. They only won Australia. You let him get away! They just found an Australian in the 90s to play the Australian cop. Keanu is fucking hot. I agree. Yeah, he is. He's a very attractive man. I'll say it. Keanu is hot. That makes him go away. But it does have a Point Break, so... Oh. Is that a joke? I really like the Blade movies. I got a soft spot for any sort of Transformers, not much besides that. Don't watch the movies or shows, really. I gotcha. Yeah, you should check out The Matrix, man. If you like the Blade movies, Blade 2 basically took its entire aesthetic from the Matrix movies. All those freaking... All the fancy martial arts stuff that happens in Blade 2. You know, the whole sequence with that light backdrop, where the ninja fighting, the two ninjas fighting Blade. Those are that was all stuff they took from the technology from the Matrix and the Matrix 2 with the multiple Agent Smith fight, when the big, I was gonna say gangbang fight. That's what it is. It's a gangbang fight against Neo. So if you like the Blade movies, you're gonna like the Matrix. The Matrix. If you like Transformers, you're gonna like the Matrix 2 and 3 as well. So yeah, check those out, Mr. Bond. Check them out. Yeah, they shot in California. Our Bells has a cliff entry, not the same at all. Gotcha. Yeah, all of Point Break was shot in California. Even like all the skydiving stuff they did. Well, they did some skydiving with like people with helmets on, and then they did a whole bunch of it like faked, where they had a bunch of fans on the ground. You know, those places you can go and kind of fly around. That's how they did a lot of the other steady shots. The gangbang fight was so badass. Yeah, it was. Oh my god, yeah. Anything good out of this stuff? I saw Lefty Knox pull Shang-Chi out of one crystal, so I went for it. And, there with those units. It's a 3-star. I was like, well, if he got one, maybe I'll get one. Wah wah. Let's see. Where did that one go? Not gonna do that. Do a legendary crystal. Maybe we'll finally get Aegon. Yeah, the freeway fight was cool. It was dangerous. Like a lot of the stunts were real. They did do some cars CGI for the passing, but all the stuff, like when he jumps on the hood of that one car and it smashes in the hood and jumps onto the next one. Obviously, the guy is CG, but they rigged this thing in the bottom of the hood that sucked the hood down to crush it, and then it had a catapult installed in the back, or a little like thing that pounded the ground, so it flipped the car up at the exact same time. All the practical effects of that were really cool, and there's a stunt lady who's playing Trinity in there that's getting super close to the cars. Not as, I mean, they digitally move her a little bit closer, but she's doing all that stuff, man. It was crazy. Is that what it's actually called? A gangbang fight? The only notion I know for doing... Yeah, no, it's not. But I think they call it the bully... There actually is a name for that particular fight, but I forget what it's called. Let's see. Matrix 2 Agent Smith fight. There's some name for it. The Burly Brawl. That's what it's called. The Burly Brawl. Um, that not gangbang. There's no Brazzers tag in the corner. But yeah. Peter Phelps. He's actually pretty famous in Australian film and TV. Who's Peter? Who's that? Was he the cop? Peter Phelps. Yeah, he's the Australian guy. Okay. So they did find an Australian guy. All right. I apologize for trying to do the accent. What is some of your favorite movies, Falstaff? For me, Fight Club, The Matrix, Avatar, Thor Ragnarok, Ace Ventura 1 and 2. For me, I kind of categorize them like I'm a very like if you've seen High Fidelity, which is one of my favorite movies of the romantic comedy era, one of my top fives. That's how I sort of do things. So like top five like action movies, top five dramas, top five war movies. But I used to love Fight Club. I haven't watched it in a long time. You know, but stuff I like watching over and over again, it kind of changes. So, but yeah, growing up, it was like, you know, the Schwarzenegger movies, Predator, Terminator 2, Judgment Day, and then like, you know, all the other, those are like the two of my top five for action. And like Die Hard, The Matrix, and then like, you know, like dramas. I think I tend to watch like war films a lot, drama wise. So I'll watch Schindler's List. I watch Saving Private Ryan. A lot of dramas I don't watch over and over again, but like when the one gets me, it really does. Like I like a lot of the John McTiernan stuff from back in the day too. Pine Trees? Did I get it wrong? Was it? Google says End Scene was filmed in Oregon. Really? All right. Don't open Cav crystals. Yeah, I know. I googled Keanu Reeves gangbang fight, and now I have to delete my history again. Oh boy. Yeah, don't Google that. The Matrix was filmed in Sydney. Yeah. So all that stuff, you know, when they're showing the backgrounds of the city is all Sydney. Do open Cav crystals. You should see what I got from Cavs on my spring cleaning. I don't want to, man. Although you know, the free Cavs I got from they weren't free, but I did finally get a 6-star. All of our superannuation ads in Australia say past performance is not an indicator of future performance. They should put that in the Cavs. Exactly. Sweeney Todd with Johnny Depp. Interesting. I feel you, Joanna. Every tenor when you're growing up has Joanna in their songbook. Not that that's a Sweeney Todd himself song, but it is in the show. Thor, Ragnarok, Shaun of the Dead, Social Network. I love Social Network. Social Network is great. I don't really have like favorites of stuff anymore. I don't know. It's hard for me to like pick out favorite things because you know you just like a thing will be your favorite thing for a little while and then you just kind of stop watching it or listening to it and then you go on to something else. It just sort of depends on where you are in life. You should see what I got from Cavs. 3 stars galore. Ugh, ouch. Yeah, they're not worth it. They are not worth it. At least I got a 4-star in that one. Let's see. Let's open this 4-star Nexus. Let's have some fun. What are we getting? Oh. Sig level 40, sig level 20. Well, at least it's all, you know. I'll get something out of them. I need Mystic ISO anyway. I want to take up that Tigra. So we'll do long shot. Anything else I want to open? I'm going to be wrapping it up here. Thank you all for hanging out. Another lovely stream. We'll see if anybody's on right now. Oh, Brian is on. He's on a little early. So yeah, we'll head on over to Brian's stream. I don't need to put his stream link in the chat. I don't think everybody knows Brian's channel. But I will just in case.
That stuff was really hard back in the day. Damn sure was. That's never...
Yep. I'm gonna mute him. Thank you all for hanging out. You've all been wonderful, as always. I'll try to be back on more regularly this week, and I'm working on this video, so hopefully we'll get that pumped out. Learning a lot. It's been really fun. I'm enjoying editing a lot. All right, you guys, have a good one. I'll see you over in BG's stream. Well, of course, you got a 4-star. It was a legendary, not a calf. Yeah. Raid BG! BG Raiders heading over. All right, y'all. Have a great night. See ya.